welcome to my first video on YouTube. Well, not my first one. I made some when I was younger. Before I actually start answering questions, I'm gonna prep my hair so I can start retwisting it. And I also got some tea over here. It's chamomile tea. I don't really drink coffee. It's like rare that I do because I get addicted to it sometimes. But I got some rubber bands because I'm gonna use these to separate my hair in 4 sections. Okay, so I'm done now, and it's in 4 sections. This is like the top part. I'm trying to debate like if this is actually the middle of it. I don't know. It might be, it might not. So my first name is pronounced Leancia. I am 21. I'm in college. My birthday is October 21st. And since I already mentioned that I'm in college, I might as well go into that because I did write down my questions. So, yeah, I have 2 more years left of college, and I'm going to school for urban education, which is basically teaching in the city of Chicago, but I have an endorsement in early childhood and in special education, and I'm not really sure if I want to take my license outside of Chicago or not. It really just depends on if I move out of the city. I guess that answers another question. I'm from Chicago. But I'm gonna do a few braids, and then I'll answer some more questions. All right, I just finished. Ooh. I just finished the back half of my head. I'm gonna show y'all, but my light isn't my whole room light isn't on. Hopefully y'all saw that, but ooh. Oh. Hopefully y'all saw what my hair looked like. Back to the questions. I believe I left off on where I'm from. My height is 4'7", and my favorite color is red. Pets, I have 2 pets. One is a Bichon Frise. Look it up because most people don't know every time I say it. Her name is Winter, and I have a pit bull named Sam. My favorite kinds of food, any carbs I like, basically. I'm just gonna say carb. Have I ever tried alcohol? Yeah, I've tried alcohol, but I don't really care for drinking alcohol. I would really rather not drink it. Nope. Do I smoke? No, I do not smoke. Am I religious? I am a Christian. The stuff I'm working on with that's going to be kind of embedded in my channel is praying more, honoring the Sabbath day, which is Saturday to me personally. I mean, if you got another opinion, that's okay, but it's Saturday to me. I'm working on modesty, and I really started the channel to help me make godly friends too. Why I started my channel is because I kind of always wanted to start a YouTube channel since I was little. I just never, for some weird reason, I lost my confidence. I don't know why. I cannot pinpoint that. I don't know. I feel I guess it was a multitude. Is that the word? It was multiple reasons. Different layers of it. And I kind of want to just document my growth and build a community out of it. I want to have people that I'm growing with. Maybe I can help them. Maybe they can help me with something. Maybe something I ain't think of. Maybe I come up with something that they ain't think of. Or just getting feedback, or somebody giving me stuff that's going on in their life that they can share with me and I can share with other people. But I'll do that anonymously because, you know, some people don't want to be known for certain things, which I understand. I guess a question to stem off of that is, do I care about the money or the potential fame. I don't really like to say fame, but just being recognized from being on YouTube or something like that. I personally do not care about the money aspect or the people knowing me aspect, because it's just not a priority. Like, it's really about the community for me, and just working on, and like this kind of like just having this sit down conversation is therapeutic for me. Like, being able to talk and knowing there's somebody out there in the world. Like, you can be in a whole nother country for all I know, and you know, like, you relate to what I'm going through and I relate to what you're going through, or maybe it's something that you already been through and you can offer advice or something like that. Or I just mentioned something and then boom. I'll go into some more questions in a minute. And speaking of my hair, I low-key probably am not going to do the top part of my hair until tomorrow, because like I said, I do have a Bible study group and I have to go tomorrow, I think in the afternoon. So I'm probably gonna do the top in the morning and put these in like some buns, or I might actually just put them in buns for the day in general. But I did do a braid already on accident, but it'll be fine. I'm probably gonna take a little breaky break, mostly due to the fact that it's like 11 o'clock at night. No, I'm not going to sleep, but my dogs need to eat their food, and the reason they eat this late is because I have a job at FedEx and I get off work late sometimes, and I like to keep them on a consistent eating time. So in my mind, it makes sense to feed them at about the same time all the time. Like, if I know I'm gonna be getting in the house at like 11:30 or something like that, feed them at 11:30. But I take them out before I eat them, so I'm gonna before I eat them. Oh, I'm gonna take them out before I feed them, not eat them. I don't eat my pets. Oh my goodness. So that's actually what I'm about to do, and then I'm gonna work on the other side of my head. This part, and we're just gonna pray that I finish, and I'm gonna drink some more tea that says pray. So yeah. I'll be back. Alright. I am back from taking the dogs outside, right? Well, I've been back from taking dogs out. I actually spent time editing the first portion of the video. Little Q&A already. And I realized, like, it's 12 o'clock in the morning. There's no way I'm finishing my hair. And I only did the first half of the back. But luckily, I don't have to be at Bible study till, like, 4:30-ish tomorrow. So if all else fails, I can do this half tomorrow morning, and then I can leave these two puffs in my head, even though it kind of looks ridiculous to me. But the whole that's part of my channel too, which is what my next question actually is. Hold up, wait a minute. I'm gonna wrap my hair. Siblings. So I have 3 sisters and 1 brother I have 3 sisters and 1 brother on my mom's side, and then I have 1 brother on my dad's side. For those that are wondering about my siblings, since I already mentioned that I have sisters, plural. Yeah, and I call some of my friends my sisters too. Yeah. Anyways, my actual next question, to keep me from rambling, is what will be on my channel. My plan is to be trying foods. Along with that will be cooking on my channel as well, because I want to learn how to like cook certain meals, because as you know, I'm still in college and I do live at home. And I want to just learn how to eat healthy, like feed my body proper nutrition, like over time. Another thing that'll be on my channel is I want to have like sit down chats on live, but as well as stuff like this, like how we got it right now. Just like little sit downs, either me doing a Q&A or having a Q&A with my family or having a Q&A with my friends. But I do think I want to do some lives so I can have conversations with people that'll be watching it. I have like videos of me organizing my life, like getting my calendar situated, clearing out my emails, clearing out my social media, because I actually have a really strong habit of doing that, like, often. Like, I always go through my emails and just clean it and organize it, deleting a lot of stuff. Because sometimes I let, like, during the school year, I let emails pile up. Like, if it's from stuff pertaining to class, I'll let those pile up. And then when the semester is over, I delete a lot of it. I'll have videos, like, on my different struggles and, like, how I cope with certain things, like anxiety, depression. I'll probably do some Bible studies, more than likely. I'll do some college day in my life. I am going into my fieldwork years, and it's like a 2-year program where we start going into CPS schools to learn how to teach, but we also have classes at the same time. So I'll probably do some, like, come to campus with me kind of vlogs. I don't know about my fieldwork because those, like, it's new to me. Like, I'm used to going to campus, going to class, you know, walking around campus everywhere. But as far as my field work, it's kind of a new experience. So, but I will, like, share what my experience is like. And hanging out with, like, my family and friends, because, you know, I am an introvert, so I struggle with, like, going out a lot. Like, I can't go out too much because I get really tired. And, like, once I get tired like that, I don't want to go out for, like, 2 weeks. Like, not even gonna lie. I probably can interact with, like, a few people, but then I get really exhausted. Like, not just, like, physically exhausted. I mean, like, mentally and emotionally exhausted to where I want nothing, like, to do with people. Like, I just want to isolate myself. Except my dogs. My dogs can be around me. Like, they actually really, really help a lot with it because they keep me kind of on track. Like, give me a responsibility. Speaking of responsibilities, no, I do not have children yet. I want children in the future, but that really all just depends on whoever I have a partner with, you know. Whoever my husband is, you know. My relationship status is single, but I still have feelings for my previous relationship. The reason we're not together, I'm working on my relationship with God right now. And I feel like, for me, that's kind of affecting all my relationships, like, not just my dating life, but my dating life the most, because I feel like when it come down with family and friends, it's just like, okay, you working in a relationship with God. Like, they know certain stuff I won't really want to be around for real. Like, I'll just be like, oh, okay, like, I can tolerate some stuff, but my alarm just went off for the dogs. So I left off on why I wasn't in a relationship. Like, my relationship with God affects my relationship with pretty much everybody now. Like, certain things I can't be around for too long, or I'm, like, ready to go. And I feel like with family and friends, I don't think too much about it. Like, I could tolerate it a lot more. But certain stuff, like, when you dating somebody, like, I'm dating to marry. I do have a final question, which is, what's my favorite activities? I love eating. I'm a big foodie. Yeah. My goal is to, like, go, because I lived in Chicago my whole life, but I haven't really been in a lot of places. So I'm like, my goal is to go to, like, new restaurants every now and then. Even some of the fancy, expensive ones, like, invest in that. Like, invest in the experience for me. I love to swim, so my school has a pool, so I intend on going to the pool quite a bit. I love watching TV shows and movies, mostly because my grandmother on my mom's side kind of raised me that way, and it's always been kind of my escape. Like I said, I haven't really had a whole lot of life experiences, so TV and shows is like my escape from reality, basically. Like, that is my escape from reality. Hanging out with family and friends is also something I like to do, because we be just laughing. Like, we some real goofy, silly people. But that was basically my questions and answers. If you have any more questions, please put them in the comment section, because I will be answering them 100%. I'll most likely respond to them, like, soon as I get the notification, because I just want to chat. Like, I don't know, that's just me. Like, Anyway, it is like 12:30. Actually, it's not like 12:30. I'm pretty sure it's after 12:30 a.m. because my alarm to go to sleep went off, and my alarm to take the dogs back outside again went off. So I am about to take them outside, throw on some pajamas because I'm actually exhausted. So I have to brush my teeth as well. Oh my goodness. No. I broke my hair clip. This is like the only, I done broke like 3 of these already. These dang on hair clips just they not no good. But I'm gonna take my dogs outside, clean up all this stuff, fix my bed, brush my teeth. Really I'm gonna take them out last so that when we come back in, I can hop in the bed. It's time to go to sleep. Anyways, good night. I hope you enjoyed what's my good night? Good night for me. I hope you enjoyed my little Q&A. And if you got any like feedback or tips for like my future videos, please let me know. And